got to think of a different way of introducing videos than to say Angelo here. Oh, I'm gonna finally eat a meal. Barely had a meal in like 12 hours. Got some chicken fried rice with hoisin sauce. This is good stuff. It's kind of sweet. And somebody's either yelling or having the wind, having fun or crying or all three in the neighborhood. I can hear all the sounds bouncing off the apartments, but I like that. I like hearing the city noise. I don't want to live in a quiet little suburb. That annoys me. I like hearing the sound come up through my window at night. Alright, chicken fried rice. My hands are so, like, sore from washing them a lot. It's horrible. So yeah, I got hit by a car tonight. Motherfucking guy wasn't paying attention, hit me. I was on foot and he hit me. I'm not talking about I was hit by another car. I was hit by another car in my car, but that's different. Somebody scraped paint, obviously hit the side of my car, scraped paint on it the other day. It's like, it's not even worth filing insurance over. My car is 20 years old. What am I worried about the value of it going up if I paint it, if I get the paint fixed? It does have pretty nice paint for the most part, but it's not going to make the value of the car go up. So, sriracha hot chili sauce. Yeah, break the loop, the roommate thing. That is another whole scenario. I'm still figuring out what I'm going to do about that. I don't want to really move into my car. So here's the thing right now. So yeah, I got a roommate whose girlfriend is, making life difficult. She lives here. She's not supposed to live here. She's got her stuff in the fridge, in the bathroom. You know, I get it. You're young. You make decisions to just, based on what's fun. Where's the other hoisin sauce? No, they didn't give me 2 hoisin sauces. They gave me 3 sriracha hot chilies. I don't need 3 sriracha hot chilies. Click like, everyone. Helps the video out. I've been working like 12, 13 hours a day, including today. I only worked 11 hours today. So, I've been just so busy. I can't do anything. I actually wanted to make another video tonight, but when I got hit by a car, I'm like, okay, that's what the video's about. I'll make the other video tomorrow or something. Yeah, so, I don't know. I'm talking about it with the guy who rents me the place, because I'm actually subletting. He's a real cool guy. I don't trust anybody as far as money's concerned with renting. I'm just going to say he's treated me well so far. When I asked if I could put this up, he's like, yeah, go for it. All that kind of stuff. Yeah, I'm fine. As far as the guy hitting me, it was so dumb. It was around the corner from where I lived. Guy pulling out from a driveway or an alley onto the street. And he's creeping out. I'm like, oh, okay, he's going to stop. I'm walking through. But I didn't realize he wasn't paying attention. He was just looking at traffic, and he hit me on the left side. I'm like, what the fuck is this old man? It wasn't even worth stopping for. My leg hurts a little, but I just don't care. If I called the police, waited there and stuff, it would have been a colossal pain in the ass. Plus, the most messed up part, there's nowhere really for him to pull over and for the police to come. So it's like, where would he have gone? He would have just blocked the alley. If anybody else drove through, he would have blocked them. That's life in Hollywood. And someone hit my car the other day too while I was parked. I noticed a new streak of green paint on the side of my car. I'm like, that too, not even worth going after. Or not even, what I mean going after, not even worth filing insurance for. It wasn't even a consideration. Like, what's the point? 20-year-old car. It's a great car, but it's like, that's the benefit. I view it as that's the good thing about having such an old car. I'm not worried about the value of it. It's got a good value relative, speaking because it's a Toyota. A Mercedes from the same year probably be worth even less than my car. Yep, break the loop. No, I'm not eating pho. Although I did order this from a pho place. I got chicken fried rice. Oh, sriracha sauce is good. Add some more. It's a little pricey, but I am barely eating throughout the day at my job. I just don't even feel like packing much of a lunch, doing it like just, and there's nowhere to eat close by at my job. Not really. Sort of is, but it's kind of a hassle getting there. I'd have to drive. It's like fuck that. And also, I'm just so busy at work. I'm working. The good thing is they let me do overtime, so I'm working like 12, 13 hours a day because I have a ton of stuff to do. Like once I finish a few tasks, then it's like a ton of stuff gets shipped in. I gotta reorganize stuff, catalog it, whatever, ship stuff out, which means I gotta spend 4 hours boxing stuff up. But hey, it's cool. I enjoy it. I can put on silent films, or lately I've just been watching interviews with actors. These SAG-AFTRA interviews with actors, mostly done by Janelle Riley. I think that's her last name, Riley. She's an editor at Variety, and she does these, like, she has like 50 interviews up with actors, and they're really cool. They're fun interviews. And I love hearing their stories, so I can do that. Well, the one that was almost so engrossing I couldn't watch it was F. Murray Abraham. He is such a good talker, man. And he has some great stories about acting. And I love hearing actors talk about working on stage. I worked backstage at theater for 2 years. I really enjoy seeing actors on stage. It's a shame, we can't do it now. Even in LA, I only saw one play, and I really enjoyed it. But I like seeing plays too. It's just not enough time, to do everything. Plus, tickets for plays are kind of expensive. But yep, we got loud people all over here. Weather's nice. Here it's a little cool. That's why I'm wearing my jacket. I couldn't sit out here with just my shirt on. Um, have I been able to sleep much? No, not really. Because I'm working so much, and I'm not complaining at all. I want to do this. I was exhausted today, and I still made myself stay late at work. But after a certain point, I'm like, fuck it. I was there for 11 hours. Um, my roommate, he's kept his girlfriend quiet. I think I talked to him a few times. And I think she kind of, I don't know if she's a boss, but I don't care what their dynamic is. Just, I told him, like, hey, please, could you tell her to keep it down? I can't sleep when her voice like that. He's like, oh, okay. But she lives here. And she's not supposed to live here. So I don't know what I'm going to do, if I'll move or not, or if it's just worth it to just kind of put up with it and ignore it. I'm working so much anyways. Like and it's also, I've been looking for apartments. It's really hard to find anywhere in LA. People don't respond on Craigslist a lot, or you apply one place. I went, did a walkthrough. It's great. The price is lower. It's closer to my job. One roommate, big bedroom. Everything's great about it. My own parking spot and street parking. Unlike here, there's barely street parking. And I was supposed to have an application this week, and the guy said, yeah, I'll let you know tomorrow. Come by. And then he never let me know. So I don't know what. He said he was getting his second COVID shot, so maybe that knocked him out, but I don't know. I got to text him to follow. There's a ton of scams, dude. That's the other thing. There are a lot of scams on Craigslist. Not just scams, but just bullshit like, oh, you like this cheap apartment you had? Here, search on this website, and you won't find it on there. And just search for stuff that I don't know what it is. Maybe it is a scam. Or other stuff like, there's shared living spaces, meaning like 5 private bedrooms to a big common area of an apartment for like $675. I'm like, I'd consider that if people were respectful, whatever. And if there was parking, you have to apply before a walkthrough. They said, okay, here's the application. $6 to apply, but you have to get approved to even do a walkthrough. I said, well, can I... They didn't tell me that, though. They just said, here's the application. I said, well, can I do a walkthrough before I apply? They said, no, you need to apply before you walk through. I don't care if it's $1. I'm not paying anything before I can walk through there. And they could very well reject me because my credit is terrible. I don't have a long rental history lately because I was homeless for 2.5 years. I don't have long employment history because I've only recently had a job. Mm-hmm. Tons of scams. Yep. Tons of scams. Maybe that $6 application was legit, but even so, or maybe it was a scam, but even if it was like legit, bullshit on making people apply before walking through. Go fuck yourselves. So yeah, the girlfriend has not been keeping me up lately. However, I'm just working late, getting up early. I'm getting up earlier and earlier, even if I'm tired, because I'm like, I don't like being rushed in the morning. So my work starts at 8. I'm getting up now. I was getting up at 5:30, then 5:15, now 5 o'clock every day. No matter how tired I am, just to work out and have time before work and maybe get something to eat after I work out. I had a really shitty chicken salad this morning, but I was glad to have a chicken salad at some donut deli, like a little deli before work, because I'm just barely eating. I'm just saying I haven't. I'm sleeping fine when I can sleep. I'm just saying I don't have much time to sleep because I've been working like 12, 13 hours a day. They're not making me. I want to. They said you can take overtime because there's a ton of stuff to do, and I'm like the main person in my department, so that's why I haven't been making videos. I am going to talk about plans for upcoming live streams, though. Oh yeah, I like the job a lot. It's great. I love it. I love the job. I'd be out here on that grind. Yep, I'm grinding away. I'm even going into work tomorrow. I asked and they said it's okay. I can work Saturday if I want. I'm like, good, because for one thing, there's a ton to do. Like seriously, I finish stuff and then we get a huge shipment of stuff I have to like film that I have to process and everything, and put away and archive it and all that. And I have dozens of things to ship out, and they understand I'm just one person, but I'm trying to do a ton. And I'm trying to make good money, and also just I like the work. I want to work, and also the parking is so bad around here. I don't know where I could park my car all day on a Saturday. Sunday, yeah, because the meters are off. But Saturday, I can't. So I may as well just park at my job and work there. Next year, I don't even know. Who knows? Next year, I'm hoping I got my own apartment and I'm making movies. Because I'm not letting this job be my only thing. I'm still trying to make movies, just I can only write basically on weekends. I'm so tired, and it was hard to function today on such little sleep. But I'm fine. I enjoy. I still got up at 5 a.m., worked out for about an hour, shave. That's really important to me. Shave, brush my teeth every day, floss, shower. Oh, I'm so glad to be showering. Click like, everyone. We got 19 people here. You should be clicking like to help the video out, because I know you're already here, you're watching, so you're supporting, but when you click like, it gets YouTube to share the video more, because its algorithm sees that people are interacting with it. Like I said, I don't care. If YouTube didn't have a like button, wouldn't matter to me. Sometimes I do park 3 blocks away, yeah. And somebody scraped my car the other day while it was parked. I noticed a new streak of paint on it. and some idiot, some dumbass old man wasn't even watching. He pulled out of an alley and hit me while I was on foot with his car. He was going like 2 or 3 miles an hour. It still hurt my left leg though. I really want to get the COVID shot. I'll try. I can. They'll let me get away from work to take it. I just got to take the time to schedule it. And now they're announcing the county-run sites, the mass vaccination sites are allowing walk-ins. But I'm betting you have to wait hours there. I don't know how I'd wait hours and not piss my pants. Yeah, I'm walking here. I'm walking. Yeah, I love living in Hollywood. I really love it. It's great. I thought I would prefer to be in the valley. Now, when I go back to the valley, I'm like, oh, it's kind of slow and quaint here. Yeah, I love being out here and seeing the buildings across the street and everything. And I love hearing the sounds of the city from echoing off the walls up to my window in my room. I want to start making at least $4,000 or $5,000 a month. We'll see how that goes. I don't know. I got to do a lot. So here's I want to eat. Hold on. Just let me eat, and then I'll talk. Not just today. I've barely been eating all week. I don't know if I look thinner or what. Yeah, sriracha hot chili sauce is good. I'm probably eating too much oatmeal in the morning. I put grits in my oatmeal too. It's got a lot of iron. I've been coming home from late work so late, like 9 o'clock. I can barely find parking sometime except like 3 blocks away. No, I'm not going to watch the Mortal Kombat movie. But yeah, this girl, my roommate's girlfriend, she lives here and she's not supposed to. And I don't understand what kind of life she has. I don't care, but she's got a bunch of groceries in the fridge, stuff in the bathroom. And she's obviously moved in here. So I'll talk about it with the guy I sublet from, see what he does. You know, sleeping in a room is fine. I actually was more comfortable sleeping in my car. The nice thing is now to have a bathroom to go to. But I'm not kind of, I still miss sleeping in my car. I actually like doing it. By the way, if you all want to know what I watch during the day at my job, I mean, I'm not sitting back and watching it. I just have it on in the background. Look up Silent Comedy Watch Party on YouTube. It's great. Ben Modell, a silent film accompanist and historian, plays live piano accompaniment to these silent film comedies, and he improvised the scores on the spot. He knows the movies, but he's been doing this for many years. And then he and the co-host Steve Massa, and sometimes they get on other guests like film historians and preservationists, talk about the movies. And so it's really great to hear him talking. It's just a nice show. I think I've had every one of these silent comedy watch parties like twice now in my rotation. Oh yeah, and this girl, she's been cooking, making a mess, and I'm pretty sure it's her dirtied up my kitchen towel so bad. I took my kitchen towel out of here. I'll use it when I'm in here. I forgot to bring it in now, but she's just abusing this. So, you know, I'm sure she doesn't even think that or get it, whatever. So that's why I said I don't even talk to her. I got to talk to the guy we rent from, and I already told him, but it's like he hasn't really had time to deal with it. But he said, you know, he's like, oh, is she not contributing? Like, is she more of a drain or what? And I told him what the deal was. I didn't label her. I said I don't like labeling people, but it's obvious she's here using, you know, the place and not contributing. So, you know, she should charge her rent. There you go. There's the solution. Charge rent, and then she can do what she wants. What tea do I want? I'll have Moroccan mint tea. So I'm going to talk about my plans for live streaming. I want to do some cool live streams with my laptop and a nice camera, not just my phone like I'm doing now. My hands are wet. Of course, there were no paper towels here before I moved in. There was no hand soap here before I moved in, but that's cool, you know. Anywhere I go, I'm the cleanest person. So. Oh, this is a new shirt. Got it at Target. I needed some new shirts for my job. These are napkins I got at the food bank. They have like thousands of St. Patrick's Day napkins. My Wi-Fi extender's all messed up. I've been emailing TP-Link to try and fix it, and they're like, oh, you gotta fix the mesh router or whatever, instance repeating fractional, you know, curvature of the orbit of the Earth. You have to compensate for that, because every day my Wi-Fi repeater, it like loses the internet and I need to restart it. Holy shit, you had to put raw chicken in her bag on the... Yeah, place looks pretty clean. I'm going to work tomorrow, yes. Because I want the extra hours and I need to. There is so much work I have. I never knew what office work was like. Basically, it's like you're getting assignments to do all the time. This needs to be done. This needs to be shipped out. You need to move this stuff here, move this to another department, take stuff from another department. It's all good. I love the work. But yeah, they let me. I asked if I could come in Saturdays because, for one thing, it's hard to park around here. But there's a ton of work, and I could use the money, so they're willing to pay me a bunch in overtime. I'm a film archivist. Oh, you put raw chicken under his floorboard. I thought you said he put it under there. What do you want, a wizard mower? What are you trying to figure out? Where my mail's going? I'm not telling you people, putting all that out there where my mail's going. I still got my whatever it is, mailbox, which now it's kind of a hassle to check, but not really. Like I said, I can't complain. I got a job that I never thought I'd have in my life. I'm not homeless. I live in Hollywood. Pretty cool. I am trying to, what I'm trying to do is, I want to put up a curtain rod over my door, because I have these like double doors, almost like these like cabinet doors, but they're small, and a curtain rod and hang a soundproofing curtain or two or three over the curtain rod, maybe one inside my room and one outside it. Just because I can hear not a ton, but like I said, the roommate he kept his girlfriend more quiet now. She was really fucking loud and obnoxious before, but he told her a couple times be quiet when I asked him to. So now she is. It's just annoying, like seeing her stuff here. Like that stuff's not okay, but no point in like making it a war or anything. If I have to move out, if I have to break the lease, even I'll break the lease and leave. But I'm talking to the guy who I rent from because he understands, and it's like maybe it wouldn't have to lose my deposit. So we'll get that figured out. But he's so busy, I'm so busy. Like I'm not trying. I wanted to apply for a new apartment this week, and then the guy never got back to me. And I would have been a great fit. It was cheaper, closer to my job, great place, less boring. I mean, less interesting than this. This place looks awesome, and just all white walls like a mental asylum. But it would have been cheaper, and I had my own parking. One roommate, just a nice guy, smart guy. And yeah, he was like, yeah, tomorrow's the application. He never got back to me. And now I know he was getting his second COVID shot, so I don't know if that knocked him out. I should text him again. I didn't bother because I figured, well, he's probably moved on. But couldn't hurt to text him. No, I don't have reserved parking. I'm trying to work that out. So they do have parking in the garage, but it's parking lined up in one car in front of the other. So one person's going to be blocking the other person's car for a spot. One of my roommates has one of the spots. So the guy I rent from, I texted, he's got a garage key for me. And I said, hold on to it. I'm not sure if I want it or not. Seems like a little hassle. I got to pay another $100 a month for it. Plus, I'll have to coordinate with the roommate. And he's nice. He said, oh, yeah, man, we'll work it out. But I want to make sure we can really work it out. So I got to talk to him and just see, like, okay, would our schedules work out? Because I never want to be in a position where it's like I got to get you up at 6 in the morning to say, hey, can you move your car? Because I got to go to work. Oh, yeah, Ryan, you remember the problem I had with my mom's house. There's no windows in the bathroom. Yeah, the thing is, yes, I can park outside, but sometimes it's like, it's really hard to find a spot. And I'm lucky I always manage to find one. And maybe that's how it'll be. I'll just always manage and I'll save my money. And when the time comes, maybe I'll make $6,000 or $8,000 a month. Then I'll park in the back. What back? There's no back. Your old roommate didn't know about the chicken. Okay, so guys, wait. So here's the thing. So I'm trying to. I just decided a goal the other day. I said it on stream. I want to make $4,000 a month. I don't mind saying I may be on my way to doing that with the overtime I'm doing. I don't know how long they'll let me do the overtime and all that, but thanks, Lord Heinz. Yeah. Well, somebody suggested it, Gmox, so it was a good idea. I like this mode, this one where it just kind of dissolves between colors. Um, oh, and now this girl, I don't know, I won't get into it. It's just, it's not even worth my time. Like, I make things nice for the apartment, and then she kind of messes it up. But, like I said, it's just not even worth thinking about. It's almost like, you know, I'm doing a whole different thing, and, you know, man, she is fucking weird. I heard her talking about how she wanted to kill someone the other day, but she sounded like a 5-year-old when she said it. She's like, I wanted to kill him. Not about me, about somebody else. Anyways, so here's the thing. Okay, so everybody, listen. Here's what I'm trying to do: make $4,000 a month, which I may be able to do now. I'm surprised how broke I am. So here's what I did last night. I stayed up, I looking for a bed I could put on my floor. I found these trifold beds. I got one that seems decent. I ordered one. So I'm gonna get finally a bed because the futon I sleep on, I managed to sleep on it, but just barely. I'm getting this trifold bed, and I'm gonna be able to put it on my floor, and then I can fold it up and put it away during the day because it'll take up practically the whole floor. It's a twin XL, so it's like 38 inches wide. I didn't want the 31 inches. I'm like, that might not be enough. Yeah. Anyways, click like, everyone. Again, it helps the video out. So I ordered this bed. I want to do sleep streams because if nothing else, I barely even have time to do this, but it's fine. I want to be writing, and I want to do sleep streams, but not on this crappy phone. Look at all the noise, and the picture just looks cheap and plasticky. It looks cardboard in a way. All the noise is like the sort of grainy flicker you see like on the wall here where it's low light and the sensor's not that good. So I have, an HD camera. I can shoot all night. Yeah, yeah, Ryan, I've seen those trifold things for kids too, like when I was searching. And yeah, it's just a cheap bed, and for some people they prefer it to, a bed. And for me, I think I'd prefer that because what do I care about spending money on a bed, like with a frame and everything? And oh, and if I had to move the frame up 2 flights of stairs and park my car down the street, forget it would be a nightmare. It was hard enough bringing a bed to my and a frame to my house in Arlington when I could park in front of my house. And anyways, I don't like I said, there's no room in my room for it. So I'm getting this thing. I want to do sleep streams because if nothing else, at least I can do a sleep stream, and I want to do it looking professional with my HD camcorder, with my laptop, with OBS. I'll have music playing, and I'll have like text going, saying interesting stuff or whatever, and it'll be running through my laptop. Here's my question: how should I set up my live stream? So first of all, where should I get ambient music? I want ambient music. I don't want stuff that's going to be distracting or annoying, like it's a 3-minute piece or something. I don't want something that's going to be like uh, oh, the internet. That's going to be another problem because my Wi-Fi repeater keeps cutting out. I need to fix it and go into the router and stick my head in there and spin around 3 times and pull my pants down and say thank you, please give me internet. Um, but anyways, so what are good like? And I'll pay for ambient music, like for several hours of ambient music. The thing is, the reason I want music and not just my apartment sounds, which would be cool, I don't want my roommate's audio on there. It might be funny hearing some of the dialogue, but I'm not trying to do that. Some of the just out there stuff this girl talks about, but also the other stuff. I don't want you all hearing that. Maybe some of you sick fucks do want to hear that, but I don't want that to be heard on a live stream. When my roommate's in alone, or not alone, but in his bedroom with a girlfriend. I don't want you all hearing that. So that's what I'm saying. I just want ambient music playing. There is free ambient music online. I can find a few hours of it on YouTube's creator page, and I haven't looked at that in a while. So maybe they have a bunch of new stuff that I could play. But a lot of it's only like 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long. So I would need to create like potentially hours and hours of loops of this music. I got OBS, that's like something broadcasting system. I've used OBS before when I did music live streams or I was helping run them at Sunspace before that closed. So, and OBS is free. But I need the other thing is I need like an HDMI frame grabber or just an HDMI to USB card. And nothing I read online or see online by these torpy dickheads, like it makes it clear what the fuck do I need? Because the HDMI cable won't plug in. There's no HDMI port in on my laptop. There's no in HDMI Drake. There's no HDMI port. You need an HDMI. I got an HDMI cable. I went to Best Buy. I got it from the store. It was a pain in the ass, and Then realized it won't plug into my laptop. I need an HDMI to USB converter. How much do they cost? Some are $10, some are $700. So what's a quality one? Because I don't want to get some cheapo junk. Now's the time where I actually want to invest a little and spend a little money on good stuff. I'm doing well, Drake. I'm just busy as hell. That's why I'm not live streaming much, and I'm still on my phone, but I'm talking about how I want to set up professional looking live streams on my laptop. And I got to figure out, what do I need? Do an HDMI frame grabber? And is that different from just an HDMI? I think a frame grabber, you need it more if you have like a switcher or multiple cameras. I'm just going to have one. So, should I get an HDMI card? Which one I found Atmos on B&H is just like $60. Or should I get a frame grabber, which could be a little more expensive, but I don't know like what I'm, if that you need it to have a good quality picture. And everything I find online is not clear at all, or it's talking about live streams with 5 cameras, and I'm just doing one live stream. Drake, I'm trying to work that out. I'm going to wait a little bit. I want to save some more money, but I'm trying to figure it out maybe within 2 weeks, do a live stream from my laptop and have it look really professional and sound professional. Yeah. So I'll plug in my camcorder to the laptop with an HDMI frame grabber but I'm going to make a separate video about all of that because I was going to make that tonight and then I got hit by a car. So then I decided, okay, I got to talk about being hit by a car. It's just some guy pulling out of an alley. Still, my left leg hurts. But I didn't even call the cops or anything. It's not worth it. Dumbass wasn't even looking forward. Old man. Son of a bitch. I should have kicked his side view mirror off. But yeah, I could pay $100 to park in the building, and I got to work out the schedule with my roommate to make sure none of us blocks each other. But I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe $100. That is kind of a lot of money, and I'm spending a lot of money to live here. Yeah, I'm making decent money now, but I'm spending a lot. So yeah, maybe I'll just keep parking on the street, risk somebody breaking into my car. Or I was talking to someone today. She said her niece had her catalytic converter cut out of her car and stolen 3 different times in LA. So I'm like, being on the street, leaving my car on the street, it's a risk. Yes, I drink tea. Be homeless again? Hey, that's not a bad idea, Drake. If it wasn't so cold at night and such a pain in the ass to shower when it's cold, I might do that because the gyms aren't open. If the gyms were open, that would be a pretty easy decision. I might just say, yeah, I'll just be homeless, save $875 a month in rent. But the gyms are not open yet. I swear, if the gym's open, I might just sleep in my car again. Because why not? Saving $875 a month, that is huge. But the other option is just make a lot more money. So trying to do that. And also the other thing is, if I make more money, then I have more options for videos. Then I can live stream, make videos in the apartment. I don't just have to make stuff in my car, and I can't edit because the libraries are still closed. And also I wouldn't even have time to go to the library. I'm working all day. I could just bring my laptop to work and just edit there. Nobody would care. After I'm done working, at the end of the day, just edit on my laptop. I could do that. I'd be tired, though. But, who cares about the excuses? Right, if I'm homeless, no live stream from the laptop. But let's not assume that right now. Let's assume I'm just going to make a lot more money. I'm working a ton of overtime. I want to see if I can make $4,000 a month. Man, I'm walking so much at my, exercising so hard, not sleeping, not eating much. I'm starting to get cramps during the day, and I'm working out decently hard in the morning, doing burpees hard, really intense, till I'm sore. But I'm feeling like cramping up in my legs, walking around during the day. No, I didn't get the vaccine yet. I'm going to try. I've just been so busy. But now I know there's more and more openings. So Kaiser Permanente, that's one place I got to look because somebody showed me that, and they actually do have a lot of openings. So actually, if I do that, I would just have to leave work for a little bit to go get a vaccine. I don't give a shit about Jordan Peterson. Screw him. The dragon of chaos enters your home when you don't clean and when you accept the idea that America has any racism. You are actually promoting chaos and disunity in your life. Shut the fuck. I don't give a shit what he says. Man, my hands are so rough and sore from washing them so much. Ugh, I probably try and just pour cocoa butter lotion all over them, and it helps. It does help, but they're getting a lot better, but still, they're rough. I haven't washed my hands this much in years because I didn't have a sink. Man, living around here, I totally get wanting to have a motorcycle. I see the people with motorcycles parked, taking up 1 foot of width on the curb. I'm like, damn, that's pretty cool. I would never in my life ride a motorcycle because it's so easy to get hurt on one. Doesn't matter if you do everything right. It's everybody else you got to worry about. So, yeah, I wouldn't ride a motorcycle. Seems really fun though. Plus, they get great gas mileage, and a lot of motorcycles are super reliable. And also, it's a whole ordeal to deal with the elements, and you got to suit up for it. Like, I would definitely ride safe with like body armor on. Anyway, so that's a no-go. Angelo's not getting a motorcycle. Deal with it. But yeah, I'm gonna go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna stop by the food bank, check my mail, and go to work. Good thing is I can just go to work later because there's nothing going on. Like, so finally I can just get stuff done. The week people are emailing me, calling me, putting in requests for stuff, and it's all good. Like, I like it all. Like, I like doing it. It's great. It just means I get behind on a ton of stuff. No, I'm not going to be an Uber Eats driver. Thanks for the suggestion, though, Drake. I work enough. I want to work for you all. I want to work for the people who want good entertainment on YouTube. Hi, Elizabeth. Got a couple long-time viewers here. Drake, Elizabeth. A lot of people just park in front of a fire hydrant here. I don't blame them. Or they park in front of it. Like this person now, they're parking a few feet in front of it. Like, why, give them any problems for that? I've never even seen anybody get a ticket for it or anything. I've seen people that it seems like they park overnight in front of the fire hydrant, and I don't know that they've ever had a problem. Oh, and somebody apparently, my goodness, on my apartment building, they changed the locks. I'm lucky I was able to get in tonight. And my key didn't work, but somebody was able to let me in, and I got a new key. Somebody, I don't know if they broke in or they just walked in, and they tore out a bunch of mailboxes from the wall. That's why I don't want to get mail in an apartment like this, where there's not much security. Yeah, you have to use a key to get in, but you can just walk in when anybody walks out, and they're not going to stop you. It's not like that, like, oh, you can't let anybody in you don't know. It's like, take our chances. Somebody, like, I came home, and a whole section of mailboxes, they were all like attached to each other, like almost like a box with the slots for each one, was just ripped out and on the floor. And then I saw they had a picture posted on the door coming in saying, if you see this man, call the police. And he even looks so suspicious. He looks like his eyes are all bugged out. I don't know if he was on drugs or what, but He looks like he's already being caught when he was up at the mailboxes. But it's like, what am I going to do if I call the police? Say, yes, I see a guy, and they told me at my building to call the police if he's here. They could at least give some info. Like he suspected of breaking into the mailboxes. What the hell am I supposed to say if I see him? Oh, what am I supposed to say to the police? Yeah, I'm calling the police. Yeah, 911. What's your emergency? Yeah, my building said to call the police if this guy is here, and he's here. Great, and they'll take an hour to come over. 2 hours. Oh, that sucks, Shalonda. Yeah, I won't do it. So now I used an Amazon locker, but it was hell trying to park around it in Koreatown at a 7-Eleven. I didn't realize I could just get stuff delivered at my job. And I work in the shipping department, among other things. Like I'm in archives. So, but when packages come in, I'm responsible for putting them away. So, yeah, I'll just get stuff shipped to my job because I could get it to my mailbox, but that's in North Hollywood, and I can't get there. And to get a package, they have to be open. They have to get it for you. So I can only do that Saturdays, or guess I could go in early. No, it's a hassle. But yeah, doing a ton of overtime at my job, so it's good. I'm making money, working out every day. I realized if I don't work out, I feel like shit. So that's why I make myself get up at 5 a.m. every day. One of my roommates left something in the microwave, and now it's beeping every few minutes. I gotta put a stop to that. But yeah, the roommate's girlfriend, I'm pretty sure it had to have been her. She made my towels, kitchen towels, so dirty, like orange and red. It's like, fuck it, I'm not even leaving it out. Oh, hold on. And, oh shit. Oh, what am I doing? And that's her who just walked in the kitchen now. I'm not trying to film her, so that's why I muted the microphone. Anyways, so yeah, I got to figure out, should I get an HDMI frame grabber or should I get an HDMI card? Does it matter? I'll get the, and I don't want to just get some cheapo thing like $10 and realize it sucks. I'm not trying to skimp and make that mistake again. I forgot my Wi-Fi extender, and that doesn't even work that well. And I'm trying to troubleshoot it like every other day when they email me back. Now I got to try again to troubleshoot it. I really want to move out of here. This girl, she didn't even ask me anything. So she just barged into the kitchen. So, yeah, I think it's best if I just move out. This is ridiculous. I mean, she just like went in like a hurry and then it, like didn't even say anything to me. Just like, yep, I'm in the kitchen now. And I don't think she does it. It's not like I think she did it to be hostile to me. I think she's just nutty. I know she's just nutty. It's like she just looks at me like I'm an alien. Like, So yeah, it's best if I get the fuck out of here. But I gotta save money. I'm not gonna have really enough money to move into a place, get a proper lease and all that. It's gonna be tough if I try and do that this month. Maybe I could just sublet a place for a month, but even sublets here, they could easily be $1,500 a month, and a lot of scams. And it's like you only have a limited amount of time before the end of the month to find one, and then to try and get one, it's going to be really tough. One guy offered me his place. That'd be great. It's more expensive. It's a decent amount more expensive, but no deposit and month to month. And now he's not getting back to me. So that's how it goes. Oh, absolutely. I'm careful around her. Are you kidding me? I don't even want to be around her alone. And I lock my door with a padlock at night. But yeah, okay, here's the thing. To sum up, because I gotta go, I gotta sleep. I want to make at least like 4,000 a month between my job and YouTube and film work. I gotta make good money. I'm working a bunch of overtime to try and get that. And I'm a temp at my job. I'm not even a full-time hire. I want to become full-time there, but it might take a few weeks or months. However, they need me there. I'm like the only person in my department right now. And I'm doing a good job. So, more importantly than just that, I'm not just coming in for the minimum. Like, I'm working like 12, 13 hours a day, with lunch 11 or 12 hours a day. But I want to make a bunch of money, so I have options. Whether I move somewhere, again, trying to find somewhere is so tough because places go so fast, or a lot of scams, and you need a bunch of money. That's the thing. Most places, I won't get approved for renting. Here, I got approved because there was no credit check. And I might get approved anyways because they don't care so much about credit necessarily as can you pay. But I don't have a ton of money, so, that makes it harder too. I don't have a ton in savings. But the idea is make a bunch of money. I want to still invest in my videos, even if I'm just doing sleep streams 3 nights a week. Would you all mind if this channel became a few sleep streams? 2 sleep streams a week. I don't want my channel, you look at my recent videos and it's like all sleep streams, but I want it to be some sleep streams that has like it looks really professional. So that's why I need to figure out, do I need an HDMI frame grabber or an HDMI card? I don't think it really makes a difference. I think I can get an HDMI card, test it out and stuff, do it on my laptop, get my internet working properly, because it cuts out sometimes. That's the problem. If it cuts out, then the stream's out. I'm on my mobile connection now. I'm not even bothering with the internet Wi-Fi. And but I'm going to troubleshoot that tonight, actually. And I don't even know if I can. They were telling me on this TP-Link email, like, make sure your router does not have the mesh WPS mode on. I'm like, I don't even know how to do that. It's not my router. I can't just shut it off to do all that stuff. So, maybe I just need to turn it back. I can still turn it back, get a new Wi-Fi extender. Because the router connection works fine. It's the Wi-Fi extender that drops out, that loses its connection with the router or whatever. Or it just loses its connection with me. It still says it has a connection. But at least I want to do sleep streams with OBS, with my camcorder, with my LED, RGB lights in there. So at least it's something. And plus I'll have ambient music playing. I got to look up where to find ambient music that sounds really good. There are some tracks on YouTube, and I got to look up more because maybe there are enough to cover me. But I don't mind paying for better sounding ones if there are better sounding ones. And yeah, just set that up. And so at least something. Oh, and OBS running, so it's like I can loop the music and I can put text on screen that, like, maybe I can set it to, change what it says so it's kind of interesting, and just keep coming up with ideas for things to say in the text so people want to watch to see what it says next. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm telling you, this girl nutty. She just walks in, like, does her stuff, like, doesn't even look at me, say anything. She's probably a little nervous around me. I tried to be nice. I asked her name. I talked to her a little bit. She told me her name, stuff, but she knows. Like, I tell her, like, fuck. Like, I tell her boyfriend, keep it down. I cannot sleep. And now she's been quiet, but we'll see. I don't believe a person like that stays behaved for, or, treats people well for long. And she lives here. So that's a problem. I'm going to talk to the guy I rent from again. Say, look, she lives here. She can't do that. Charge her rent. $700 a month rent. What the hell are you saying? She might be Shells, but might not. I don't know. What are you saying, Lord Heinz? I can't even understand. We'll be able to send Medio? What the hell does that mean, Medio? This girl's messing up the bathroom too, but like I said, I can't even worry about it. Like, I got bigger stuff to deal with, so I gotta figure out, like, am I gonna get the fuck out of here or what? Oh, there she goes by again. Just being a fucking weirdo. How would you be able to send media to it? I don't even know how that would work. Wouldn't I have to click on the link and have screen sharing on? So I guess not. I'm going to be sleeping during these streams. Yeah, this fucking girl lives here. I don't even want to think about it. Let's not think about it. Yeah, if the gyms were open, holy shit, I would move back into my car and save money for a few months. Because if I could shower, that's what I just needed. Basically, a place to shower and shave. Showering in my car, like even in the temperature it is now, it was getting to be a really stressful trying to do that. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. He let her get this far into his life. I doubt it's going to end that quickly. Okay, that's you shouldn't be talking like that, Aiden. But yeah, I wasn't 100% sure she lives here. Now I can see she's been here every single day for the last like week. She lives here. Amazon is about to switch to Megacycle. What's that mean, Moist Andy? Hey, Moist Andy, I've been working like 12, 13 hours a day. That's pretty good. I'm glad they let. Does Amazon let you work overtime? At least my job does now, and I'm not worked. So I felt so dirty and cheap and exploited at my old job. Glad to be working at this one. People are nice to me. I do interesting work. They actually have a shower in my building, but I don't know if I'd want to use it. It's closed because of COVID, but even if it was open, I'm like, I don't know. People would think I was weird if I used it every day. Maybe they wouldn't. Maybe it'd be fine. I don't know. But it's not open. But what's that mean? They're switching to Megacycle. Is Megacycle? Oh, I see what you mean. Like job shifts. 2:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. First 6 hours of sort, last 4 hours pick and stage. That's rough. Yeah, I heard about that. That is really hard on people. Moist Andy, you think I should move out to get away from this woman who, my roommate's girlfriend, who's just kind of nutty. I'm not saying she's like, you know, totally out of control and stuff. It's just the kind of person I don't have in my life. Like, it just, you know, just doing her own thing, like in her own world, and using up our utilities and living in our house and not really being conscious of the fact that other people are around. I got hit by somebody pulling out of an alley and they weren't looking. I thought for sure they would stop. I'm right in front of them walking, and they just hit me at like 3 miles an hour. Fucking dumbass old man. I should have fucking gotten his face and yelled at him. Or should have punched his car hood. punched his headlight. That would have been a good one. Like, there you go. There's your payback. This fucking loony woman. But like I said, I got stuff to be thinking about. I can't be focused on that, so I gotta make more money before I move out. That's the thing. Like, it's kind of unrealistic to try and move out and either not move into a place I hate with, worse roommates and stuff. It's a shame. Why is this one guy? He's a nice guy. The girlfriend's obviously more intense. Who cares? It's a waste of my time to try and think about it. Like I said, I'm just passing through. I'll forget about all this, just like I forgot about my old job. And I knew I would. Oh man, I'm probably not going to find many apartments with a nice view like this too, and it's a nice place. It's just you can't park anywhere. And plus, apartments normally they require you to make like 2.5 times what the rent is. So most places I probably wouldn't make that. Even though I am making decent money, but it's amazing. I can never call myself poor again. Never. I cannot fucking believe people who say, "Oh yeah, I'm poor. I just have a little studio apartment." Like, you motherfucker, you are not poor. Oh geez, 9:15. That's right. Yeah, I should get some rest soon. Yeah, all right. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta troubleshoot this router too, so that'll be another thing I take care of. All right, there go the lights. Got my remote. All right, everyone. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned because I will try and do these, professional-looking live streams of me sleeping at least, and ones of me awake as well. But I'm busy, so that's why I want to do sleeping ones. All right, bye.